This lesson is all about how to get metal and rock players more comfortable with jazz. What's the missing component? And I'm gonna not do the YouTuber thing and, drag the whole video before I tell you. I'm just gonna tell you, it's your chord knowledge. The main difference between the way a metal guy and a jazz guy thinks is whether you're thinking of the fundamental underlying unit, the track, whatever you're soloing on, as a riff or as a harmonic progression. When it's a riff, even if you take a look at pretty simple, iconic riffs, they could be in a key, but what is the scale? Some iconic riffs are in a key, but what exactly is the scale? Think about Master of Puppets, right? What's going on there? It's like so chromatic, right? It's definitely an E. What kind of E? Is it an E minor? Is it an E Hendrix chord? Is it a funk thing? Right? What is going on? And when you're trying to solo on things like that, they're very ambiguous. They're very modern. They're much more modern than jazz. The bulk of metal happened between the late 70s and now. And, jazz is kind of the music that preceded it. A lot of times rock players think about what they're doing as primitive, but the truth is, chronologically, they're the latest thing that happened. And they think about all these fancy tools that are just a little, don't fit the style of jazz very well. So when you're thinking about playing over something, you got to really think about the chord scale connection all the time. You got to take the riff you're playing and ask yourself, well, okay, but what chord does it come out of? Think about everything you're doing, even when you're writing a riff, as just coloring around a chord of some kind. I'll give you an example. One of our riffs, right? Now, in my mind, it's true. It's like it has some chromatic stuff in it, but not every note I played in the riff is a part of the scale. A lot of passing tones happen there. To me, that's a one-chord vamp, and it's just a Hendrix chord. And then I dig into my vocabulary of what I play over a Hendrix chord. It could be some minor blues stuff. It could be some major blues stuff. Could be some Dorian stuff. Could be some stuff alternating between the 5 of the E minor and the E minor, meaning going B altered to E Dorian. I have a lot of options, but to me those are options on that E7 chord, not on the riff. So when I have a chain of chords, same deal. I'm just thinking chord to chord to chord. If you're not connected to the harmony and you're just trying to improvise on the scale, it's just not going to sound the same, and you're not going to be able to orient your solo and shoot them into the right structures. I hope this helped. Subscribe to the channel, like this, ring the bell, leave a comment, do all the stuff, join our Patreon, and we'll see you next time.